Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Alan Wake 2. We need to give the clicker to Wake over at the sheriff's station. So naturally, we're not going to do that. We are going to go to the other locations and use the bolt cutters. Is this our car? This is not our car. Is this our car? This might be our car. So we'll start with Cauldron Lake. Head up to the apartments, the cabins, and go through those. So we're looking for cult stashes, lunch boxes, and potentially nursery rhymes. And this is not intending to be completely exhaustive, but we should be able to do okay. Yeah, we're going to want to hang a left and then head up in that way. So, cutting through. Yes, say no entry, but I know that there's a little passage through. There it is. And then we want to swing back round and up. Simple chain has never stopped me before. Well, actually, no, it did stop us before. But now we've got bolt cutters. So no longer let's open both the doors. Can we open this one as well? There we go. Make sure we've got plenty of space to get in and through. This. Day 1. Some weird animal tried to break into our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it off with a big stick and it ran away. I think it was a squirrel before. Day 3. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was the squirrel. Day 6, Max found candy wrappers in the woods. There was some big poops there. It wasn't the squirrel. Day 7, Max has gone missing. Beware the Wicked Witch. Rules. One person is the Wicked Witch. Everybody else has to run and hide. When the witch says, beware me, everyone has to change places. If you go to someone else's hiding place, you can tag them to kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the Wicked Witch finds you, you're dead. If you find the witch's lair, she's caught. Burn the witch. Kids' games. But interesting that there's like actual kids up here. Ah, well, we've got a little break room. What have we got over here? Is that another manuscript page? Cauldron Lake.
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake. You'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Ooh. I do like these scribbled out bits. You have to wonder what was written underneath them. Okay, so this cabin has been useful in itself, but we are here for the cult stash. We are probably going to want to check everywhere around here as well, because there could be other hidden secrets dotted around, manuscript pages and the like. Once we're done here, we need to go back to Watery as well, back to our cabin.
Must be locked from the other side.
Alright, I guess we're coming in from the other side then. Try this one. Bit more successful. Shared toilet? No. But this will take us out back. And then we might be able to get in from the other side. Does this go under? It does. Okay, let's not go that way just yet.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
And more fragments. His hair was longer than I remembered, blowing gently in the cool night breeze. I put my hand to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was. He was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed, beneath my fingers proved it. "You're back," I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. I reckon that was Scratch. So that opens that up. We'll put that on the board in just a moment. Let's carry on this way. Not sure what that's supposed to be depicting. Pretty certain it's not the construction of cabins. This place hasn't been used for a while by the looks of it.
More of those rhymes.
Property seizure notice, right? Yeah. They have been taken. Let's just have a little look around in here first before we do that. We'll gather this. Birds, watching you like in that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical inspiration, guardian spirits, Norse mythology, or ancient Egyptian? Orvis corax from the family Corvidae. Research symbolism and uses. Elements, stalking monster, watchful birds. Stakes can't be too high for both risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. Need to test this approach for possibly more ambiguous interpretational results. Are we going to need a bird statue? Let's just have a quick check on the map. So the cult stash is actually back where we were. That door is properly locked. We're not going to be able to get in there. Let's have a look at this, see what it says. Our hero, courageous and true, stalked by the monster, hatching through. The clever crows call their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left to her. So our hero, courageous and true. Stalk the monster hatching through. The clever crows recall their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the heroes and the crows reap the rewards left to her.
Huh.
Well, we'll grab those back. Thanks, crows. See the two crows up there? I guess that's where we're going. Did you drop anything for me, or was that just an expense? Oh, there's a charm for us. That's an extra life.
Another charm.
Well, I guess that is better than nothing. Let's open that front door. And we've got a newspaper here. Eviction notice. Federal Bureau of Control designated this area to be vacated as a matter of public health and safety. Cauldron Lake closed. Oh, hello.
Hate to see them like this.
I mean, someone's collected the entire family, so... Is that more nasties out here? Let's step back in here where the nursery rhyme was for a second and do our mind place stuff. Right, so... Case board.
Rose did all this for me. She completely believes that I am the hero in Wake's story. She should be a bit more critical of a person who tries to control people's lives.
Yep, case closed. And of course that final lunchbox up at Cauldron Lake. Oh, the previous murders. Why is it saying that there's a clue on that? Maybe it was just a dot in the wrong place. Nursery rhymes. So, Cauldron Lake. And a note about the style and content of the rhymes. Which at least finishes that off. So still one more rhyme at Cauldron Lake, one more doll to find, and one more rhyme at Watery. And then in the story, we've got more stuff for later, but we don't know enough about that. So over here, let's head back to the cult stash. Can't go this way, so we're going to have to go round and through. At least get that all ticked off. Pretty certain that that's the locked door. And it seemed like it was in with the break room. Yeah, there's a little symbol for it, so I guess it's in here.
There's another cult stash.
Okay, what have we got? The window to the whirlwind, to to the castle to the bridge? To the mountain, to the thing, to the tree. We did see that picture. Was there a key next to it that we missed? Don't mind me, guys. Can you actually get under that?
Government put up a fence. Copy world.
Can I shoot him in the head when his head comes up?
Zoned out.
Definitely shoot him in the leg.
See it all.
Actually, you know what? Our rifle.
Coming right up.
Goes straight through the darkness. Okay, let's have another look at this. So, window to the whirlwind, to the castle, to the bridge. Feels like such a strange pattern. Let's just check through here. So this doesn't go over to that left-hand side at all. This is quite nicely isolated. I mean, it's possible that it's talking about going like all the way past the body and the bridge over there, but that feels like it'd be going a long way. Oh, there's a manuscript page we missed over the other side. We should probably go and get that. Let's finish exploring over here first. Nice area, bit overgrown. That is a long jump down. And that's not going to get us out anywhere. Okay. So, choices. Let's head back via the cult stash here, and we'll go get that manuscript page, I think. Don't see any other direct benefits for us to grab. Yeah, those are the key points for us. There is a few of them. That's not good. Oh no, we're stuck on a... I don't think we can get away from this. Ah, found the key. I'm not sure that penetrating the darkness is really doing that much extra damage.
Stunning distance! Coming right up!
Okay, we've got a
I'm
moment.
never gonna get used to this.
That was a little stressful. We got the cult stash key. That's good. I think it's better for us to burn off the darkness rather than just relying on the rifle, but it's important to test these things out. Here we go, that's what I wanted. Let's plug one of those. Okay, we are back fighting fit. So that whole area had lights and the trees were labelled. So that's how we should have found it. But we just ended up stumbling into it with the combat. So good for us. Lake cabin stash key, right. Rifle. Rocket flare. Okay, this one was actually pretty fun. Much better than the math test. Yeah, we totally skipped it. Totally skipped it. So, case board. Cult stashes. Cauldron Lake. And that finishes off the Cauldron Lake ones. We do actually have more on the case board, but it's just stuff with the story that we can't do anything with yet. Okay, we need to go get that other manuscript page, so we'll go do that quickly. Fastest way for us to get there is going to be... Jesus, it's really quite isolated. Yeah, I think down this path. Let's get the shotgun out. And we'll check the map periodically just to make sure we're going in the right direction. Yeah. Down and over and around we go. Down this path next. We're going to want to try and swing right as soon as we can. I really want to keep moving with these. We need to go further right than that. So down here. Just in case there's anything that wakes up and comes for us. Now is this area completely... No, we can cut through here. That's what we need. It's not that deep. This is where we need to be. Okay, so in here, there it is. Hiding just off to the side. The Cult of the Tree.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods.
It's your
Real
friends and
faces hid behind the
family.
masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Well, that fleshes things out just a little bit. Okay, we need to return the way that we've come and take a car. Let's hope we don't run into anyone else. Or anything else. Two wolves? No. Not wasting the shotgun shells fighting two wolves when we don't need to. Thankfully, this seems to be going pretty straightforwards. We have taken a slight wrong turn, so about face. Up here we want to go. This is why it's important to check. It's easy to get turned around in the woods, especially when it's not your locale. I really want to find what's happened to Alex Casey. Okay, up and round this way. This should bring us back to the steps at some point, I think. Or is this... No, this is going all the way around the back. I wonder if we can actually go all the way around the back. No. Fine, we'll do a left wall hug instead. Here's the step up. Ellie up. Almost back to the vehicle. And really, this is all just about tying up loose ends. Still hear them shouting and being angry up at the cabins. We don't need to be dealing with any of that. Okay, back to the car. Let's very quickly just check our mine place before we go. So, Cauldron Lake, all done on that. Alex Casey lunchboxes, they're all done. So, yeah, I think we're clear to go back to Watery. Let's have a check of the map and see what we've got. There is that locked door down at the lighthouse that we still don't know about. We've got the bolt cutters to get through there. We've got the bolt cutters to get through there. So we've got two big areas to explore within Watery that we couldn't gain access to previously. We might be able to pick up information at those points of interest. We'll just have a quick check in here at this one, see if there was something that we didn't collect.
Can you that horrible affair at the lodge? Why is everyone running around shooting at everything nowadays?
I thought small towns like ours were supposed to be safe.
Yeah, those do feel like they should be collectible, but
I've been thinking we need a neighborhood watch. Keep incidents like the one in Bright Falls
maybe
here.
But
some of the
right next door.
poster stuff.
Yes, well, I think the Kalevala Knights might be too busy with their own stuff, bikes and such.
Wait, there's a...
Oh! Hello,
Wait.
Mayor Setter.
That's Mayor
Nice to
Setter.
meet you.
Mayor Setter. I honestly don't know what to say. I mean, now that I say it out loud, that does make a lot of sense. Mayor Setter charm marks all nearby resources and points of interest. Sure.
Well, that's...
That was the point of interest in there. Okay. Well, I guess that means that it's going to be a bit easier for us to find stuff. Okay. Well, we'll finish up there, having got that charm. Definitely not exactly what I was expecting. In fact, you know what? We're going to put the extra life charm back in. Yeah, we'll swap it over for this one. Just so we're not at risk. And we'll have this charm down here. There's plenty of charms in the game. I didn't realise quite how many there would be. And I do kind of like that. But that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. And you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Alan Wake 2. See you soon.